You are now tuned in to Two Studs in a Pod with your host Blaze and Meech, a podcast with a novel perspective on life from a couple of super terrific Uber dykes, but you can call us studs. Now let's get to it. Meech, drop that
And me, Meech.
We're a duo of everyday studs here to permeate your vibe with knowledge and nonsense of the stud kind, one episode at a time. What they do? Ooh.
Hey, I am back from vacation.
Oh,
Second day
jealous.
back. Yeah, it feels thank God I work from home some
Mm,
days
mm.
because I think that was like the transition I needed to get back to work. I
Did you
had to
take
go
a
to the
day
office
off?
today.
Like, did you have a day off between coming back and
No.
Oh, see now
Well,
that's you got to do that, bro.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
we came back on Saturday because wifey's cousin is having a baby, so the baby shower was Sunday.
Okay.
So
Okay.
technically, it was like a day off,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
but not like a day off of work. So working from home, it made it a little bit easier to transition back. But vacation was cool. It was our first couples trip. I always thought you and Nikki would be our first couples trip, but
Oh,
we went with
you're not a virgin anymore.
yeah, I know, we popped our cherry. So and we went with a younger couple, which made me feel old as shit. Um but it was cool. Like we did some out of the box, out of our comfort zone things. Wifey and I did kayaking for the first time.
Oh, that's a
And
that's a good relationship tester right there.
yes, yo, let me tell you, the guy was telling us like when he's going over the rules and stuff, and he's like, we've had couples break up, we've had marriages end.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. So I'm looking at wifey like, what the fuck? What did we get ourselves into? They're
Where
like
was it?
communication.
Did you kayak to something, or was it just like through?
So it was supposed to be. It was on Chesapeake Bay, like by the Chesapeake Bay Bridge.
Uh-huh.
I think it's called Chicks Beach, and it was supposed to be like a sunset dolphin kayaking adventure
Oh
because
shit!
usually the dolphins come up, but we didn't see any.
Uh,
They were like, "Yeah, we're fucking right. We're not coming out for y'all. We don't feel like showing out today." But we were worried because the weather was bad like the whole week. It was like thunderstorming on and off. But thank
uh,
God it was cool while we were out there. And I don't know, it was fun. We didn't argue. When I couldn't hear wifey, sometimes I was rolling to the right and I just was letting her know because I was behind her. I was like, wait, what? So it was a little harder for her. But I got it together. I kept the rhythm going. And then sometimes I would just stop if I lost what she was doing. So her arms probably hurt worse than mine.
uh,
But
listen,
I
when
just
Nikki and I went, as soon as you said kayaking, it'll thing, I just flashed back to when we were in Puerto Rico and we went to go
uh-huh.
to the bioluminescent bay,
Uh-huh.
and the only way to get there is by kayak.
Oh damn.
But you kayak to this open bay, right?
Hmm.
But you have to get there going through this narrow,
Oh no.
like jungle on both sides
Oh no.
kind of river.
No, that shit was wide open.
No, let me tell you, that was a test right there. Okay, because I'm paddling, but I'm paddling with like strength, and at that time I was like really
Yeah.
lifting weights, so I'm paddling with like strength, and Nikki is the one supposed to be directing this shit. Let me tell you how we crashed into. We didn't crash, but we like caressed the edge, and like a branch smacked her in the face. I was just, that was it. She was pissed for the
Oh
rest of the time
no.
because it's like creepy things.
Yeah.
That was shit. It was like, but we made it through, and we are still here. Fucking
Exactly. What,
okay.
like 10 years in or something?
Yes, yes.
That's wild. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank goodness. Like I don't think it was just a big ass open bay, and like there were it did get a little rough because like the Navy ships and stuff were
Uh-huh.
out there,
Uh-huh.
and like the speedboats that transport people back and forth to the container ships and stuff.
Oh yeah, they make a lot of
But
wake. Yeah.
yeah, but it was cool. It was fun. Um, we we did a couple of things. We actually ended up going to a water park, which was like made us feel like kids again.
Mm.
There's like a water park by what was it, like Dorney Park or something in Virginia.
Is it like
So
rapids or is it like what is it like?
um yeah, I guess yeah. It was the first ride we went on. I was like, I'm not really a ride person. They're like, oh, let's get on this. For all of us can get on it. And they freaking sent me down backwards.
Oh.
And the damn like big ass tube is like dropping, and like I'm about to fly out the damn tube. I'm losing my mind. Like, oh shit, oh fish sticks, oh Jesus. But I survived. I'm still here. So no, but we had mad fun. And then it started thunderstorming, so we had to leave that early.
Oh yeah.
But then we did a little. Oh, there was a cool jazz festival we went to. Got to listen to some jazz. Felt like I was around people my age, all the old aunties and grandmas and moms and
Out there two stepping.
uncles. Yeah, and they white linen with the hats on. So that was cool. The music was real good. And oh, so let me tell you, like we found our seats because it was supposed to be outside, like a festival, like Jazz in the Gardens.
Mm.
Then they ended up moving it inside because, like I said, the weather was shitty. So I helped wifey and her people find their seats, and I was like, all right, I'm gonna go get drinks. So I go to get drinks, and when I tell you, I don't think they ever seen like a stud like me out there before.
Really?
I kept getting hit on. I'm just saying.
What?
I'm hyping myself up. I kept getting hit on, bro, like left and right, and I was like, God damn. Like all the girls, like, damn, like I like your hair. You smell mad good. Like I went to the food spot, and before, like I was like 5 feet away from the truck, and the girl in the truck is like, damn, you smell mad good. Blah blah blah. I'm just like, thank you. You want to give me some extra food while you over
Oh, for
there?
real. Can I get a drink? Like, what's up?
Yo, what's up? Put a little bit more liquor in my cup.
For real.
That was funny though. Wifey was like, "You can't go nowhere by yourself," because she seen them like as I was walking through. But it was a lot of older people, so it was like the young people that were working there,
Mm.
the ushers and the food people and stuff. And this one girl was like, "Oh, you got me a drink," and I was like, "Are you even old enough to drink?" She was like, "Yes." I was like, "I don't know. I'm not trying to go to jail."
For real. I'm like, don't get me held up out here.
Okay,
I ain't even from here and shit.
okay. But yeah, that was cool. And then like the last thing that we did, it reminded me so much of being in like Florida, going to Cloud 9.
Mm.
So we finally found like this. It's supposed to be like a gay club out there, and it's like the popping one according to all the reviews and shit like this. So we pull up to the parking lot, and it's like a strip mall, kind of like how Cloud 9 and Jay's are in that kind of mall,
Uh-huh.
and it's packed. Like we couldn't find parking. I was like, "Oh, this shit is about to be live. Let's go!" Finally, we found parking, and we go in there, and it's like an okay crowd, but they had the lights on. And I was like, the fuck?
What time was it?
It was like, we got there probably like 11,
Oh wow.
a little after 11. And they closed at 2. So,
Yeah, I know. I hate that. I remember
yeah.
the first time I was ever in like a club in Central Florida, right?
Yeah.
And or even just out of town, really. And
Right.
we didn't get there until like 12:30, 1 o'clock. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, not even on my second drink yet, and they were like, last call.
Yep.
I was like, hold on, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
They closed mad early, man. We
Oh
checked it
man.
out because they were having a drag show at like 11:45. So we were like, let's go. So at least if the club is whack, we could see a drag show. The drag show was all right. It's nothing like what they do in Miami or nothing. But you could tell like that was the only place like that out there because there was a mixed crowd. There was like that juice music.
Mm.
We got like maybe 2 or 3 hip hop songs. They played like 1 or 2 Hispanic like reggaeton and salsa kind of songs, and then they went back to like the juice music. So it was a mixed
Oh,
crowd
like
though, and I was like,
what you call it vibe? What's that spot we used to go to on in Wilton Manors?
the lesbian spot,
Yeah.
New Moon.
Oh, no moon. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
was
was.
like Moon Palace.
He was combining the palace and New Moon.
Uh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was like that kind of, but it was guys and girls. But of course, you know, there's always more guys in the spot
Oh
than
yeah.
girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then
That's how
people
that's
kept coming up to us because clearly we stuck out because we don't
you're
look
not
like
from
we
there.
from there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
You talking about the club and J's and Cloud Nine? That made me think about our conversation that we had with Chaos the rapper came out,
oh
that
yeah,
dope talk that we did with
yeah,
her, and she mentioned in that conversation about the clubs that made you feel like you arrived, right? Like when you were gay, young. For you, obviously, your
yeah,
clubs were in Miami, but and we said J's and Cloud Nine, but that wasn't really it for me. When I listened to the podcast again, I was it hit me that it was this other club. It was called the Colosseum, and
oh yeah,
that shit. Me and my homegirl, that was what I really wanted to go to. Like this gay dude that I knew in high school, he was going to the club because he was dating an older dude that could get him in,
mhm, mhm,
even though he wasn't old enough. And at the time, you could get in there if you were not 21, but you just had to pay more money at the front
oh
door.
damn,
So my homegirl and I, we would, and she wasn't even gay, but it was because we could get in, and I
mhm,
would pimp her out, yo, because the girls would be hitting on her and buying her drinks because she was feminine, right? So they would buy
right.
her drinks, and we would split them, even though we weren't
Oh, that's
supposed to
what's
be,
up.
even though we weren't supposed to be drinking and shit. But she just wanted to go out and party because they played good music. Like the music was
Yeah,
fucking amazing, and they would have finals, and that's when you wanted to go. That line would be wrapped around the fucking block. I would spend my last $20 to get in that place.
damn.
Like
Yeah,
that's
I've
how
heard the
late it used to
stories,
be.
man.
Yes, it was upstairs, downstairs, like, and some people came through there. Okay, like some real
Yeah,
people came through there. That shit was crazy. They used to do the shows and shit, throwing money on the stage. That shit used to be live. Now that was the spot. That was the spot that I just wanted to get in. Once I finally got in there, yes, and I kept going till it. I, I didn't know you. I didn't know you during the Coliseum days, right? Did we ever go to the
nah.
Coliseum?
I've
Oh,
I've been there, but it was like when it was supposed to be coming. Purple Haze was coming back, or whatever it was,
but
whatever the
you went around the
promoters were.
back though. You went around the
Yeah,
back.
yeah, I went on the back. Yeah.
Yeah. So that back part where we've been before, like I think we
Mhm.
went there one. That back part used to just be the VIP section.
Oh damn.
Yeah, and you could go through. That's why you could go through to the club, and you
Uh.
used to be able to see through the
Oh wow.
So that just used to be VIP. That's how packed that bitch used to be.
Damn.
Yes.
That it makes sense why people get open when they go out to Miami, because like when you're out of town and you go to these little places that don't have gay spots like that, you know
Yeah,
what I
you're like,
mean?
what the fuck? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, but that's how I was growing up because the college growing up from all high school until like it turned into Purple Haze in my 20s. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
That's where I would be. And those people who were doing that club, they were my folks. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
those were the homies. Especially
Uh,
eventually once they started like running the door and shit.
oh
So
yeah.
I was always good. You know what I'm saying? But from young, when I was paying to get in that bitch, not knowing anybody, just wanting to be in the gay club, somewhere I could be because I wasn't 21 yet, and
Word.
it didn't matter. Yeah, as long as I was at least 18 for the most part. But yeah, me and my
Somewhere
whole
around
girl would
there.
get in. Yes, we would definitely slide off in there. And I don't even know how I would go to work or school the next day.
Bruh. I was hurting after the club. And then I think we left the day after and we were supposed to leave early and
Mm.
I don't that didn't happen. I was like, I need sleep. I'm old. I need sleep and I need water and I need food. I
Oh
definitely
man,
felt like somebody's old auntie in there. Even
man,
though
that's
like, you know, I'm in a different city and they don't know me. I just felt old.
yeah. I haven't been out to the club like that in so long that I don't know how I would feel right now. Like I
Yeah.
feel to me, I feel like mad young. But then when I see mad young people, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm maybe not quite so young.
That's
Like, am I gonna be that person in the club looking like I shouldn't be there? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's how I felt looking at the young people. But then I don't know, because when they look at me, I don't know if I look that old to them, like the old lesbians look to us, because they
Right.
were kind of gray and they weren't like really fashionable. I
Right.
feel like I'm still, like I had on a
I even
flat
still listen to
fit.
that music. Like I
Yeah,
would be still listening to
I
that
was getting
music.
complimented on my sneakers and shit, so I felt like, all right, I'm doing my
Right.
thing.
I'm saying I don't feel like as far as those people felt from where I was in life in the club, I don't feel like there's that
Yeah,
big gap. But
yeah, no,
I just don't know. I mean, I just don't know. It's a little scary out here. Think about
facts.
oh y'all obviously didn't have a chance to watch it yet, but the L word is back.
Oh yeah, I heard it's back. I haven't seen it.
Yes. It's nothing like lesbian drama. I wish obviously we would have more.
Of us.
Yes, but
Mm-hmm.
it's nice to see lesbians on the TV. And the other
Yeah.
show, Work in Progress, is back too.
Work in progress. What's that?
It was with I don't remember her name, but she had all the therapists, and she was like the masculine butch lesbian white lady with
Oh,
white hair. It comes on after L Word, but
oh, damn.
we watch it on demand, so I don't even know what time that shit comes on anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
have to catch up this weekend. I was tempted to do it
Oh, something
yesterday,
I
but
recommend non-gay
uh-huh.
even. Well, it's gay adjacent.
Okay.
I would say that gay adjacent. Um, is Flatbush Misdemeanor.
Okay, what's that?
It's a show on. It's about. It's located in Flatbush, New York.
Mm-hmm.
It's about a guy who wants to be an artist,
Okay.
and his best friend who was a teacher in a high school, and them navigating through life in Flatbush, New York, and running into um, some interesting characters. And Sam J happens to be one of those characters.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, in an episode. So sorry, had to wet my whistle. Um, yeah, so that was cool to see because I was enjoying the show, and then to see one of us on there was made it. That was like a little bit made
Mm,
it a little better. So
that's what's up.
yeah, really dope situation. So I was gonna ask you about this situation that's going on L Word, but anyway, spoiler alert. Spoiler
Well,
alert.
I follow L Word, so I see like little clips on Instagram and stuff.
So I'm just wondering, like, how do you feel about setting up your ex with a friend, or like your
Mm.
friend with your ex? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's that situation with Alice and her chick, and the ex Gigi, and now Gigi and Bet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
They
saw a little clip of
set
that.
Yeah, they set them out on like a date. Like,
Oh
what is
wow.
that? Yeah, like
Um, I don't know. I don't think that. Hopefully, I wouldn't be in a situation to hook up. I wouldn't do that to one of my friends.
right. I'm like, I don't know. I think that's weird,
I
but
like my friends. Yeah, I think it would be awkward too.
yes, especially if they ended up really hitting it off.
Yeah, because
You
then we'd
know?
have to double date and shit with them.
Yeah, quite possibly, or
Mm-mm.
like their major life events. This person would
Right, we're
always
gonna
be
be.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
and so yeah, it just it struck me as interesting. I don't know that I would be in a friendly group that would do that with each
Yeah,
other. So
that's some TV shit.
yeah, definitely, definitely. Um, and you know what I haven't been able to watch is Judy and Brett.
Yeah, I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I tried to look for it. I saw Judy posted something saying that they had it under Growing Up Hip Hop.
Oh,
And I tried to get to it, but I don't know, something weird happened, and I wasn't able I'm not able to watch it. So I don't know if they're trying to hold us down or
Mm.
what's going on. If it's just my service, but uh, I did really want to see what was going on. It seems interesting from the clips that I've seen. So, and you said
Yeah.
you haven't seen it.
No, I haven't seen it. I follow Brad and like the little clips and stuff that she's been posting. I keep saying, "Damn, I need to watch this. Damn, I need to watch this." But I don't know. I haven't. I haven't had time. I'm gonna have to check for it.
Yeah, I feel like I'll have plenty of time when I'm going on this staycation that we're about to do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just my heart hurts, man. I wanted to. I was really looking forward to crawling through the caves and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Getting out.
getting some
Getting
fresh
out of
air.
Florida.
Yes, especially that part. But now it seems like anything else we were gonna do would be affected by the current uptick
Oh,
of.
and we one thing we did do. I don't know if it's on your list or if there's anything like that around. We did one of those like rec rooms
Mhm.
where you get to break shit. Like you pay
Oh,
people,
okay.
basically you pay to break shit. You could do it at home, but that was fun. Like it was real cool. It was fun. We had a lot of fun doing that. And then it was like extra if you wanted to do like the painting part, so you could just paint the walls and paint the picture and all that stuff. And that was fun. I actually have my artwork here. Oh, I have to unravel it. But that was cool. It was just something different to do. So another thing, stepping outside our comfort zones and trying other shit. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
I
Couple shit.
tried to like map out comparable things that we would have done every day that we were on the vacation that we could
Mhm.
do locally. And
Yeah.
of course, everything has to include the dog, so I gotta be able
Oh
to.
yeah. It's like
Gigi gotta tag
puppy.
along. Yes. Uh, well, I saw this thing they posted it in the little in the little I say in the chat at work, but that 90% of the alphabet mafia folks, us LGBTQ plus, have gotten
Mhm.
vaccinated.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I think, or we're either gonna turn into Avengers or something.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know what that says. I'm like, what does that say about the LGBTQ plus? Like we'll just willingly take a shot of whatever you tell us to. But it did get FDA approved, one
Yeah.
of them.
Now.
So yeah, now.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it could go both ways. Pause. Either we just care more or more gullible.
Speaking of caring more, I don't know if you saw, but did you see Meg Thee Stallion's post about like taking on homophobia in hip hop?
Mm-mm. What she
Yes,
say?
she said that she was like gonna fight homophobia in hip hop, whatever that means. I don't know, but that's what she said, which I think is
Mm-hmm.
interesting for her to take a stand because we know there's a long running thing in hip hop specifically about homophobia. Like a lot of us know a lot of words because of because of hip
Yeah,
hop.
and I saw Lil Boosie on the Breakfast Club. Like I saw
Mm,
clips of it,
mm,
and they were asking him about like if he felt like what he was saying about Little Nas X was causing harm to LGBTQ plus people, and if he like just the shit that he was saying, and he was Boosie I feel like is just ignorant in general,
mm-hmm.
but he was saying had anybody gotten naked in front of his kids on stage, he would have beat their ass. And he was like, "Stop making about LGBTQ people." He was like, "I have gay fans, and they don't make it about that, and blah blah blah." But in the same breath, he was like, "But if Tupac and Biggie was here, this shit wouldn't go down like this. Like that shit wouldn't be allowed. Tupac would have my back, and blah blah blah." And I just feel like there like a lot of hip hop heads aren't willing to hear the conversation, because even with Ti,
Mm.
a lot of shit he was trying to say, he was still talking in circles. Like Boosie was talking in circles. Like,
The,
just let.
I don't understand what their block is about it, because like you said, they keep just talking in circles. Like words matter. You know what I'm saying? That's what
Right.
like that's what
Yeah,
Meech
that's
was
what
saying. Like
Angela Yee was basically
yes,
trying to
like
say.
what you're
Yeah.
saying is inciting. But like you don't have. I don't. Why does it matter?
Right.
That's what I think. Ultimately, that's how I feel. Like, why does it? Why does it matter? Is it too much? Yes, but it's too much when. Was it too much when Cardi and Meg got up there and did
Right.
what
And
they
that's what they
did?
had asked him, and he was like, "Oh, y'all trying to get me in trouble with the strippers now. I need my
Yeah, like
strippers."
yeah, like it's not okay. So it's okay when it's something that you're okay with,
Right.
but it's not just about you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what I think people like that with that small mindedness, they fail to realize like it's not just about you and what makes you comfortable, what makes you feel okay. Yes, that's important too, but it's not just about you. It's about how everybody feels, to make everybody feel comfortable. And just even being a kid and remembering being gay as a kid and hearing those kind of negative things about gay people,
Yeah.
it does make you think about yourself, like, am I a bad person? But look at
Right.
me, I'm a functioning grown adult. I do what I can to help. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not a
You're
bad
not a
person.
monster.
Right,
Right.
exactly. That they would have, like, I don't need to be off in the dark somewhere and shunned and beaten and, like,
Mm-hmm.
electrocuted the gay out of me, which
Right.
is crazy. And they kept saying to him, they said to him a point, or at least Charlemagne kept saying repeatedly, is something that drives me nuts about that kind of small thinking, when people are like, they're forcing it on our kids, they're showing it to them on TV, that's going to turn them gay. Let me tell you something. I've seen nothing but straight shit on
My
TV for
whole
30
entire
something
life.
years.
Yep.
Exactly. I am still gay. Like that, it doesn't work like that.
No.
It doesn't work like that. So
Mm-mm.
really what you're saying is you don't want your child to be okay with being themselves.
Right.
You want them to be who you want them to be,
Yeah.
regardless of what that does to them.
Oh, perfectly said.
Shit just that shit just pisses me off. Like I purpose personally lately I've decided that like people who are thinking like that, I'm just not going to listen to their music. So unless I'm
Mm-hmm.
listening to the radio and it's unavoidable, and if I'm
Mm-hmm.
listening to like a playlist or something and a song right now, specifically the Baby Ti and Boosie comes on, no matter
Mm-hmm.
how much I love the song,
Yeah.
I can't listen to, like, I'll skip that shit
Can't support
because
them. Yeah.
yeah,
Because they don't support you.
exactly. Like I don't eat at Chick-fil-A for that same reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I've eaten that chick. It's not like I don't know what I'm missing. I just
Yeah.
decided that I'm
Yeah.
not gonna give my money to somebody who's gonna turn around and use my money against me.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the whole shit is just a fucking nightmare right now. It's like I feel like gay people we're being attacked for something we didn't even do. Like
Right.
we haven't done anything, but now we're always being in the news or some shit. I don't know. Do you feel like that? Like, do you feel like why do we gotta shine a spotlight
Um,
on the baby?
I feel like we're in the news and stuff more, but being in New York, I don't personally feel attacked just because it's everywhere. But like when we went to the South, we went to Virginia. Like of course, wifey's friends are a new lovey-dovey couple, and they were being all affectionate and stuff in public, and even at the water park where there were kids and couples and stuff around. And me and wifey are more aware of stuff like that because when we grew up. So like I
Mm-hmm.
said, they're a little bit younger. So they're a little I felt like they were a
And
little
they're from New
oblivious to
York.
that.
Like, well,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So, like I was noticing the stares and stuff like that. And like wifey and I don't really do that stuff in public. One, because I'm a stud. And I feel like we would get approached more so than two feminine looking girls. Because they're both pretty feminine looking.
Mm.
So they're like, like the L word kind of girls, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like they might not wear dresses, but they might wear pantsuits, kind of,
Yeah. Yeah.
So maybe AG or whatever. So like we never really do that, especially in the South. I don't play that shit. Like I was following wifey into the bathrooms and stuff like that because I didn't want to get yelled at or anything. You know what I mean? Or looked at
Mm-hmm.
crazy. But they didn't even. I felt like those thoughts didn't even cross their mind. And so yes, I do kind of feel like like we're out there more, but it's not something that I haven't already felt. I just feel like it's another day, but not to the point where poor Lil Nas X has to
Feel
hire
like he
more
needs
security,
security.
or yeah, that shit is
Yeah.
wild.
Yeah. Definitely a nightmare. What's another nightmare? It's carpal fucking tunnel, especially when you're a lesbian.
Yes. Oh Jesus.
Yes, I was like, I had to get the little retarded brace. I hate wearing this extra shit, but I had to get it because the way, and
Oh.
I had to get a new mouse. Yeah, because the way that my arm was positioned,
Hmm.
with the mouse that I had, it was fucked up. So my shit just started
Oh
hurting, and I was like, I don't want to get no kind of surgery, no
no.
nothing. So I bought the little crazy brace. So I'm trying to type sometimes. Retarded. I was talking to somebody and I'm typing what they're saying to me because they're helping me like make some notes, and I'm typing all
Hmm.
retarded, and it's like I couldn't even, nothing was making sense. I was like, I know what I'm saying. I will fix it after we get off the phone.
Oh
Don't judge me.
man.
I was like, don't judge me. I have this thing on my hand.
Yeah,
Crazy.
there's no Viagra for your wrist.
Yes. So we'll see. It does feel better. So I was like, damn, boy, that's a sign of age right there, right there.
Mm.
Oof. And
Uh,
overuse. Okay, my working ass. You can't wait for this fucking staycation. Ah,
hmm
yes. Um. Well, at least I won't have to worry about what I'm gonna do with my, you know what.
Oh
Strap.
yeah.
Yes.
Strap.
Because it was a bad week for straps. I don't know if you, I don't know if you saw, but I saw that as I was scrolling through the gram that there was this stud that ordered a new strap in the mailbox in the mail,
Mm. Mm.
and got a notification that it was delivered. So when she gets home or whatever, she's expecting a box in the front door is missing. So she looks and she sees that it was actually delivered to the next door neighbor.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so I was like, damn, that's a little bit embarrassing. So
A little
anyway,
bit.
but they shouldn't have opened the box. You know what I'm saying? Like it should just be the box over there.
Yeah.
So she goes over there, and the box had been opened.
Oh my
And
god.
not only had the box had been opened, because the husband opens the door, he's like, my wife thought that I bought it for her.
What?
Well, she actually had opened it.
Oh my god. What? What?
Yes, yes. Can you imagine? Like, first of all,
What do you say?
I'm
Oh
like,
my god.
first of all, you have to go over there and ask for your box, right? Which would
Right.
be fine,
Yeah.
except when you find out they opened
That they
it, and
opened
then they're
it.
like, "Oh, my wife,
She
she
opened
saw what
it.
it was and thought
Oh
that I
my
sent it to
god.
her."
Oh my
But now
god.
I got questions. I'm like, what
Yeah.
kind of life are y'all living where she thinks
Facts.
that this strap in a box is for her or dick in a
Oh my
box?
god. Dick in a box.
Dick in a box is for her.
Oh,
And she just,
questions. Now I would be looking at my neighbors sideways all the time.
we all gonna
Like,
be looking at each other sideways because they looking at me
mm-mm.
like they knowing how I get down now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wait, so I hope they replaced it or gave them half the money back or some shit. Fuck.
I don't know. I'm gonna need a re. I'm gonna need.
Yeah, we need to
I'm gonna
follow
need my
up.
money. No, I'm not. I need my money back. That's
No, I mean
all.
follow up with the story.
Oh yeah, well, we'll have to find out. And then this other stud I saw, I was like, damn, we down, we down, down bad this week. This other stud had went over to her girl's house or her girl's parents' house. I don't know, something, having dinner with the parents. I must have been to her girl's house, and didn't realize that the parents were gonna be there
Oh.
or something, but she came over with the book bag
Oh.
wrapped and strapped. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she
Mhm.
was ready. So she got there and the parents were there. And she was like, oh shit. So she went and put her bag in the room. Like, must
Mhm.
have grabbed something out of it, had opened the bag or whatever. So they're sitting there chilling, eating dinner. And next thing you know, the dog comes out and had chewed the
No.
fucking.
What? Oh my god, bro. No.
The dog is chewing this thing. Not
Oh my god.
only, so that's like a whole lot of fucked up going on right there because you gotta buy a new one and the dog kept
Yeah.
replacing it, right? Your girl not giving you the money for it. And then now it's out in front of your girl's parents,
Right.
right? And then it's chewed off by the dog. And like here, it's just so much bad
Oh,
going on
we
with that
0 for
situation.
2.
Yo,
Oh no.
down bad. I'm like, always remember to keep your
Book
book
bag
bag
zipped.
closed. Yes.
That's so
oh,
terrible.
oh
Oh,
man.
I have a nightmare story. Well, I don't know if it's a nightmare story, but I had to order like some new stuff for the trip, right?
Mhm.
So I took it out the box and I put it in a garbage bag. And I meant to throw the garbage bag out before I left, but I didn't throw the garbage bag out. So I don't know if my mother had came down to my area and saw the garbage bag and looked in it or not.
Oh,
So
well,
that
listen,
that's pretty.
you want to hear a
Now
nightmare?
we're 0 for 3.
Here's another nightmare. So this was when we lived in where we used to live at before we lived here in the condo. This is when we lived in the
Mhm.
condo. And uh Nikki's son was still living at the condo at the time. That's how long
Mhm.
ago this was. Cause he's a grown ass fucking man right now, right?
Damn.
So she had asked him to grab all the towels in the house and wash the towels.
uh
But that must have been like a Monday or I don't know what day it was. But when she asked him to do this, it was after I had cleaned my situation and was letting it dry as it was hanging from the back of the door on the
Oh
towel rack.
no. Oh no. I see the therapy sessions
Yeah.
now.
so
Oh.
so um uh I don't know if he got them towels from back there and realized what was going on or like what.
Oh god.
But I just remember us coming back, or like her being there and her asking me like, "Was that thing hanging there?" Like now because the towels weren't there when you moved the door, you can hear it
Oh.
hit the door.
Oh god. That's a night. Yo, that almost happened to me this weekend too. Oh my god. So we're in the in the crib in Virginia, and I had to show my brother like the shower head was like loose or whatever. So he's like, "Oh, I'll go take a look at it." So I'm like, "Oh shit, I left it hanging behind the door."
Oh
So I'm
shit!
like running up the stairs, like, "Oh, I forgot. Like there was a bug on the towel. I had to throw it on the floor. Let me go clean it up real quick." I ran up there, like I just grabbed everything and was like tumbling it all up together and just like threw it on the floor next to. I was like, "Oh Jesus, that would have been." Yo, we were 0 for 4 now. We need to
Oh my
redeem
god!
ourselves, bruh. The
Uh,
horror. The
we need to get
horror.
some good strap story.
Yeah. A mess.
Oh man. Uh,
Oh, the
uh,
stress that we have to go through.
yes, for real. The Studley stress. Um, I was listening. I was listening to Wale. 'Cause he had
Hmm.
put out some tweet there. He said he's the best rapper, or
Oh
one of the best
yeah.
rappers alive, or whatever. And I do enjoy Wale, so I won't say that. I won't say in front of him, but only certain albums really I listen to on over and over. So I was actually listening to him, and there's this one part where he says call him Ralph or something like that.
Mm,
And every time I hear that line, I always think about the time when we were in the King of Diamond. I almost
mm.
said the King of Diamonds. Well,
Oh
yeah,
God.
okay. I was, like in an old lady way.
Yeah.
um, Whenever I hear that, I think about a time that we were in King of Diamonds and it was empty, and we were like,
Mm-hmm.
"Fuck it, we ain't here anyway."
Yep.
And we just were started drinking, and then the stripper came over, and
Yes.
the baby stripper,
The baby strippers. I remember
yes,
them.
and then they were like chilling with us and talking to us, and she was talking to us about Wale
Mm-hmm.
being there. That's why it makes me think about him. She was like, "Yeah," he was like, "Call me Ralph." I was like, "Okay, girl, that's all it take." You was ready to bust it wide open for a
For
good one. He
real.
was like, "Call me Ralph." Okay, I don't
Wale.
know. But the best part was when she asked us to hold her money
Hold you up. Let me get them stripper
that
dollars.
she had made, which really wasn't like a lot. Considering we know how much
Yeah.
money could be made in that
Yeah. And
place.
King of Diamonds. Yeah. It
Yeah.
wasn't no 70 grand like Tip Drill made, but
Woof. Yes. It just made me think about the time I felt the money falling on me, and I was like, I
yes.
could get up there. I could.
Is this how it feels?
Uh, I could not. I could not. Hell no. Especially not the way she used to do that shit. All the way to the
What?
fucking top. I remember the first time I ever seen that shit. It was amazing. Amazing.
Yes.
Yes.
And then she hit the ground. Bow.
Pow.
Oh, look at that money go.
For real. Especially if the DJ was popping. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
hmm.
Oh, the good old days.
Good old days.
King of Diamonds moved to Atlanta now. You
Yeah.
heard that?
That was
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Guess we got to go to Atlanta.
I'm down. If it wasn't COVID, like,
yeah.
mm, I definitely be trying to go there for Labor Day weekend. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. That was one of the most memorable Pride weekends we ever had. Shit.
Sure was.
Definitely
Even though
go
we
back
got fucked up at a day party,
at
but
a day party. And I wore flip flops. And we walked there. I'm like,
yeah.
flip flops. But my toes was cute though. Uh, oh, you know what? I thought about something. I saw this post, and it was about albums that were your secret jam when you were a kid.
oh wow.
So, do you have an album that was like your secret jam?
I have to think on it.
I can
My
definitely tell
secret
you.
jam. All right.
Mine was
Oh, I
Spice
know what it
Girls.
was. Oh, what?
I bet you if I put Spice Girls albums on
oh
right now,
man.
I would know every fucking word. I
Damn.
wanted to sleep with Scary Spice, but I thought I was going to be Sporty Spice
Sporty.
when I grew up. Okay, so I was
That's
definitely
funny.
looking at Scary Spice like she could get the
Yeah.
business,
Yeah.
but I know every song. Like I know this fucking Spice Girl.
Damn.
Yes, I love that shit. I had albums. Okay, not one but two. I think I had like I don't remember the name of them now, but I definitely had that shit. Spice Girls was my shit.
No, I would have to say like Mariah Carey.
Yeah, you think that's like a secret? A secret?
Mm,
I don't know that
no,
shocking
probably
because
not.
I had. You wouldn't look at
No.
me and think that I know every Spice Girl song known to
Yeah,
man.
no. I definitely that was not
And
where
just in this moment, you know what I feel like? I feel like what's the big dude's name who was singing in White Chicks?
oh damn, what's his name?
I forget his
From
name.
Everybody Hates Chris.
Terry Crews.
Terry Crews, there you go.
Yes, I
Yeah.
feel like him singing that
Oh,
song. That's
making
how
my
I
way
feel.
downtown,
Yeah.
walking fast. I have a whole playlist of shit like that though.
Uh,
So I don't know. I don't know if anybody would be
but I just
surprised.
feel like I look like I. That's how gay I
Yeah,
look when
no.
I'm singing my Spice Girls. Which I might. That's what I might have to get down to. Can you imagine if somebody from the job called me? Half the day
Oh
I'm
my
listening to
god.
pimping hoes and slapping a bitch up. But they call me on this one day and it's Spice Girl, We Run the World or some shit. What the fuck were
Oh
their
my
songs? I can't
god.
even remember now.
Nah. I think I only know like the popular ones.
It's gotta
Yeah,
be.
I can't. There's
Yeah, I
got to
know.
be some ones out there.
Come on, peeps.
Oh,
I know
Faith
you.
Hill. I don't know if you would think I would listen to Faith Hill.
Probably not, especially not being from New York.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was my country girl right there. And Kenny
Yeah.
Chesney.
I don't. uh, but see, that's not gay enough. Like, I'm talking about some kind of gay teeny bopper, like Britney Spears albums you had.
Oh yeah, I used to listen to
What?
Britney and
That's
Christina.
gay. What? No, Christina, not so much. But Britney,
Hell yeah, man. Toxic
all the,
was my shit.
don't you see all the gays fucking free Britney and shit? You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah,
Like,
free her, man. I feel bad for Britney.
well, I think she's
What?
free now.
Is she?
I think so. I think her pop stepped down from the conservatorship.
Oh,
And then she
good.
slapped a bitch up for doing something to her dog, I think. Or she thought
Oh
somebody.
yeah.
But listen, if I think you do something to my dog, I'm going to slap you up. So I don't even blame her.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'll slap a bitch up for my dog too. Fuck that. Free Britney, bitch.
It's Britney, bitch. See? You listen to Britney.
That's the only part I know is that I know I'm a slave for you.
Who
And
else was out around that time? I'm
I don't
sure I
know.
was
Hit me,
listening to
baby,
all
one
that
more
shit.
time.
Oh yeah.
But I'm talking about like, I would have went to a Spice Girl concert. That's what I'm talking about. That's deep. It was deep. I knew all about them.
Hmm.
Okay.
Jessica Simpson.
Oh, I don't know. Her
Is it
chicken
chicken
of
or
the
is it
sea.
tuna?
Yeah.
Oh god.
The 90s, early 2000s. That had to be the 90s.
Well, was it?
Yeah, because about early 2000s, I didn't give a shit about none of them.
Oh
I was,
yeah, I
I
guess
had
so.
graduated high school. Once I graduated, I was pretty much in the
No, you know
streets.
what? I think it was early 2000s also. Well, maybe not her songs, but her show that she had with the
Nick
Nick.
something, yeah.
Yeah. That's when she came out with the is it chicken or is it tuna? And when I saw that, I was like, I have to watch this show. What else is gonna happen on here? What foolish shit is gonna come out of her mouth?
The good old days.
Yeah, take me back.
Well, not all the way back.
Yeah, no, no. Take me back.
I like the
When I
money
said
I'm
take me
getting
back,
now.
I meant like to Mob Deep and Little
Oh, yeah.
Kim, Foxy Brown, Biggie.
Didn't we see Lil Kim in Atlanta? And the midget
See that?
stripper? The little person stripper?
All things are possible. I that day is so
Foggy.
foggy. Yep.
I just remember trying not to die, making sure that.
Yeah, I died about 3 or 4 times. You came to the door, I had fucking throw up on my beater, and I was like, I am not ready. I ain't even make it to the shower yet.
Oh man, yeah,
Oh,
that was a day.
what?
Apparently, we had a good ass time. That
Mm-hmm.
reminds me of the time when we did Sweet Heat, and we had the fucking brownies. And we remember Sweet Heat was on the rooftop pool.
Oh, yeah, that one. It
Yeah,
was like in
yes,
yeah.
in downtown Miami. When we
Yep.
got there, we had to go up to the top, and we were on them brownies, and shit was just happening around us. That's
Yeah, it
all
was
I
a
remember.
lot going on. It was a lot. And that was when the DJ at that point she was getting big or something like that. And I remember
Yeah,
she was DJing
yeah,
there.
yes.
And I
Yeah,
remember
because after
somebody
that, I saw her everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
She wasn't everywhere before, but then she was everywhere after. And then somebody came up to me and was like, "Why you looking so mean?" And I was just like, "I am high as fuck. I don't know what's happening right now."
For real. I'm
Like,
like, what? Yes. I also remember I was so fucked up from that event that when I came home and I was watching Jay-Z on Tidal, that's when Tidal was
oh
still brand
yes,
new, and I was
you was acting like you were at the
at the
concert.
concert, and Nikki was getting so mad because I was singing and shit like I was at the show.
Oh my god, that was that day.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes, that was that day. Well, that was that night. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Like all
yeah,
day we were
but yeah,
fucking
all day we were done from them fucking brownies and.
brownies. I'm like, did we even get any drinks? I don't even remember. I just remember being
Oh
fucked up from the brownies
yeah.
and going up on that elevator with
Oh
all
my
them
god,
people.
all those
We were like, what?
people. Oh my god.
Yes. That hotel was like never again. It was so many
Mm-hmm.
people on that rooftop. Oh, that was a good time.
Jeez, yep.
And on that note, we're going to end the show here. Find us on everything social at Two Studs in a Pod, including YouTube. Check out Meech at the Homie Meech and at Homie Meech on IG and Twitter, respectively. And find me at it's.me.blaze and it's me Blaze 2 on Twitter. Don't forget to check out our site, twostudsinapod.com, where you can find our latest episodes and more. You can catch us on podcast platforms everywhere, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, and Spotify. Gratitude is always the attitude, so we want to say thank you for lending us your ear.
Thanks for tuning in.